Hey there champs, in an interview with Fight Hub, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz states that he wants all the smoke with Joseph Parker and also his thoughts of Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder's performance and maybe a potential matchup with one of those champions. And he also states that there's a lot of other fighters to choose from in the day of reckoning. So we are going to be talking about that next. But before that guys, if you guys are not subscribed, please punch and knock out that subscription button. That way you'll never see it again. And ding that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Ding ding. His first question was, what did he think about Otto Wallen versus Anthony Joshua's performance? He stated Anthony Joshua did what he had to do and Otto Wallen did not have much skills. He also adds Otto Wallen did not seem like he had a game plan, and you need a game plan to fight a caliber of fighter in Anthony Joshua. He basically stated he did not think much of Otto Wallen and he wishes there was another fighter with more skills so he could compete with Anthony Joshua. He said he wishes it was somebody with more skills and actually throws a lot of punches, just like him. He said that because he really wants that trilogy with Anthony Joshua. As we all know, these guys already fought twice. As we all know, these guys are 1-1, so this will be the rubber match. In the first fight, Andy Ruiz shocked the world and knocked out Anthony Joshua. Well, the referee actually stopped the fight, but I do not believe Anthony Joshua would have continued. And that was only after Andy Ruiz got dropped himself. And Andy Ruiz shook up the world like Muhammad Ali. And in their second fight, the rematch, Anthony Joshua won that fight. Anthony Joshua did not come in fighting like the first fight. He was using his height and fighting Andy Ruiz from the outside. Also, Andy Ruiz stated that he was just partying too much and he let his weight go. I kinda find that hard to believe he let his weight go. He just added more power. Just kidding guys, Andy Ruiz came in very overweight even for him. He stated that he was just partying too much because he was excited to have all them belts. He also stated that he did not train hard because he was just out there partying too much. So that was all of Andy Ruiz's excuses. But in the same interview, he stated if he cannot get the fight and the trilogy with Anthony Joshua, he wants all the smoke with Joseph Parker. He also stated that he was going and actually praying for Joseph Parker to win. And he stated that he is actually happy that Joseph Parker won and congratulates him. He also stated that every single round he was praying to God, please God, help him. And in the end, he is glad that Parker got the victory. He also stated that he wanted Joseph Parker to win because he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder himself. He believes if Joseph Parker would have won, he would have ruined Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, and it would have made Deontay Wilder available for him to fight. And that is exactly what happened, but it ruined Andy Ruiz's plans as well, because it is true that Joseph Parker won and that Deontay Wilder lost. And we all believe in order for Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder to fight, they would both have to beat their opponents, Otto Wallen and Joseph Parker. But only Anthony Joshua beat Otto Wallen and Joseph Parker beat Deontay Wilder. And by that happening, that was supposed to cancel the fight. But the Saudi Arabians and the Saudi Prince and their team started promoting Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder regardless of Deontay Wilder losing. So that threw a big old monkey wrench in Andy Ruiz's plans, because Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder was already signed for March 9th. So Andy Ruiz talks about Deontay Wilder's performance. He really did not say much. He says he did not really know what was going on with Wilder, but his timing was off and he looked slow and sluggish and lethargic. But he really wants that Wilder fight. I really thought that Wilder could have beaten Andy Ruiz, but I don't think so anymore. I don't even think Wilder can beat Joshua anymore. I don't think Wilder beats Usyk anymore either. I kinda wanna see Deontay Wilder versus Dynamite Dubois. But on Deontay Wilder's defense, he had a lot of ring rust. He hasn't been in the ring for 2 years, and when he came back to fight, that fight only lasted for 1 round for 30 seconds. So he was only able to take some ring rust off during training camp. But I do believe he did have a full camp. He did not just go in there to train for 30 seconds because he knew the fight was only going to be 30 seconds. And the fight with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is already signed for March 9th. So if Deontay Wilder trains right now, he'll have over 3 months to train. And what's good about heavyweight boxing is that they don't need a fat camp. They don't have to lose weight, then start training. They could start training right away. Boxing is a lot of cardio and a lot of hard work. Believe me, even without dieting, you will lose weight. So Deontay Wilder can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He could just start training right now, and I believe 3 months is enough to be able to get his timing back and actually compete with Anthony Joshua. And I know a lot of fans don't want to watch this fight, but I do because I am a fan of boxing. And if the Saudi Prince is paying for this fight, I am down with that. I am still watching it. Whoever doesn't want to watch this fight is simple. Just don't watch it. I'm still gonna tell you all about it. But Andy Ruiz also states that he likes to be humble and he does not like to talk smack about his opponents because he knows every single opponent is dangerous. I do agree with Andy Ruiz on this one, especially in the heavyweight division. Andy Ruiz also stated that he is looking at every single opponent in the card of the Day of Reckoning, and every single one of them are potential opponents for him so he could fight over there in Saudi Arabia in 2024. But I do not believe it's going to be Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder because they already have the fight signed for March 9th. But I do want to watch Andy Ruiz fight either Joseph Parker or Daniel Dynamite Dubois. I believe Andy Ruiz does beat Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker. And I want to see the winner fight the winner of Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. But I can never count out somebody like Deontay Wilder, even if he looks so terrible in his last fight. He just hits way too hard. And what do you guys think about Andy Ruiz versus Deontay Wilder? Do you guys think it's a good fight? What do you guys think about a rematch with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua? I want to hear from all of you guys. Remember guys, if you guys like the video, subscribe, share the video, like the video, and that's it for me guys. I gotta roll.